Unshakable, indomitable, I am the Cataclysm! Agony. My hatred burns through the cavernous deeps.
Neltharion, my general.
Indeed, we all had our roles to play. Guided by Alexstrasza, our conscience, our heart, so it seemed. For we could not hear the whispers of corruption that tempted one of our own. When demons invaded our world, we aspects went forth to protect it as we always had. Not knowing whether we would ever again see the shores of home. Our brother Neltharion led our defense against the invaders. But for the first time, we found our strength inadequate. And we grew desperate. So when Neltharion assured us that with our help he could forge a weapon to win the war, we placed our trust in him. And we renewed our battle against the demons, only to have Neltharion, who now took the name Deathwing, turn on his own kind. We could not foresee this betrayal, for we simply did not want to believe. Even after all this time, the pain of his treachery is far worse than the scars he left us with.
Listen well, mortal. Countless threads are woven to create the fabric of our timeline. As the Wardens of Time, we of the Bronze Dragonflight observe their infinite combinations. When disruptions are detected by our Watchers, we are charged with their repair. A recent event, obscured by powerful magics, remains masked even to me. But the catastrophic outcome is plain. Azeroth will burn. While the details remain shrouded from our view, one thing we have gleaned is that the fate of Azeroth hinges on the deeds of a mortal. Are you the mortal on which so much depends? Only time will tell.
As the terrible war against the Lich King continues, the proud defenders of Azeroth fight to secure a lasting peace. But there can be no peace when the world itself is devoured by rage. An ancient evil has risen, determined to shake Azeroth to its foundations. And the world will never be the same. As the elements battle for supremacy, Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms have been transformed. Ancient lands have been torn asunder, unleashing widespread destruction. But newfound life has also awakened. New conflicts erupt as old enemies vie for control of the world's diminished resources. At the heart of the ocean, the Maelstrom churns endlessly. Many islanders of the Great Sea have been driven from their homes, seeking sanctuary from the relentless upheaval. These scattered refugees find themselves shipwrecked upon the Lost Isles, locked in battle against an unfamiliar enemy. But in their hour of greatest need, the Goblins of Kezan have found new allies in the Horde.
The wily, cunning Goblins of Kezan have lived in relative peace for generations. Though some of their race sided with the marauding orcs during the Second War, most goblins have remained neutral throughout the various conflicts between the Alliance and Horde. Ruled over by corrupt yet highly affluent trade princes, the goblins created a virtual paradise for themselves throughout the islands of the South Seas. Their ingenious feats of engineering and vast trade fleets helped make their island capital of Kezan one of the great technological wonders of the world. But now, as the elements themselves rise up in anger across the world, the goblins' mechanical paradise will be put to the test. For very soon, fate will force them to choose sides in a conflict that will shape the very history of the world.
The sun has set on this mortal world, fools. Make peace with your end, for the hour of twilight falls.
Supposed to have these stupid slaves to Kalimdor days ago. I'm not taking the fall for this one. You're the one who got us lost. What does it matter? Gallywix is gonna have both our heads. Shh! Did you hear that?
Captain, who are they?
It doesn't matter. Our orders are to capture the Horde target at all costs. No witnesses.
Abandon ship! Make for the escape pod! Let us out! Don't leave us down here!
As destruction engulfs the far corners of the world, the Greymane Wall, the fortified entrance to the human kingdom of Gilneas, has been shattered. Yet, those who were once human have become something more. As the vile Forsaken march south into Gilneas, an ancient ally resurfaces to bring the savage Worgen into the Alliance.
Led by their indomitable king, Gen Greymane, the proud citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile, orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron. Gilneas survived, but in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom drew ever inward. Distrustful of their former allies, the Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land, closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world. Now, many years later, as the seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron, human civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction. As war and terror close in all around them, the citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer. And worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen within the kingdom's borders, of feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
We don't know how many intruders we're dealing with, but the headlands are overrun and we're cut off from the harbor towns. Expect to be outnumbered. We protected Gilneas from the Scourge. We protected Gilneas during the Northgate Rebellion. We will protect Gilneas from whatever this new threat may be.
Look at what you've become. Those cursed beasts. They've left you nothing more than just another wretched mongrel. Do you even remember what you did to your friends? Your kind, haunting the wilds unchecked, until we found you. They've kept you alive because they still believe you can be saved. To which I must ask, is there even a shred of humanity left within you? Perhaps we will find out soon enough.
Enough!
Father! No!
Such a waste. That arrow's poison was not meant to be wasted on your whelp. We'll meet again, Greymane.
We did it, Father. We took back our city. We took back.
May the light bless the spirits of our ancestors, for they've chosen to allow my son to rest upon this holy ground. It is here, surrounded by the heroes and patriots of Gilneas, where he belongs.
You were a true man of the people, Liam. Unlike any royal I've ever met. We'll make them pay for this. this?
Gilneas will remember your courage forever, Leon.
The world has been broken. A new age has begun. The Alliance and Horde can only cling to hope. Deathwing has returned.
Citizen of Azeroth, behold. Our world groans in agony, besieged by an adversary of unspeakable power. As her lands break and crumble, the fractures that divide her people must be mended, for neither side can overcome this threat alone. Join me. Cast aside your prejudices. Together, we must heal Azeroth's wounds, and those of her people.
The Alliance has made landfall, Master, and in great numbers upon the shore.
This changes nothing.
Nothing changes. Crush them! Crush!
What of our agents in Stormwind?
Stormwind! The Eye sees into the city heart!
Bring me the Eye.
Our agents have been outed and killed, Master.
Blaspheme! Blaspheme! Disgust! Hate!
No matter. Where one eye closes, another opens.
The Master sees all! The Master knows all!
We will know our enemies' hearts, for they are weak. The Eye, now! The shadow of the Master covers this world.
Darkness! All darkness!
Our enemies fight one another across the highland. Fools.
Blood!
Wait! There is another. A mortal dares peer into the Eye.
Brave little plaything!
I see you, little one. You want to see what the Eye sees, do you?
Show it all!
Behold the chaos to come.
Madness! Bliss!
Do you like what you see, mortal?
Mortal, I want you to bear witness to this, but for your own safety, stay back. Kaelin, you too.
I will not leave your side.
Your life isn't yours to throw away, Kaelin. Should I fail, the fate of this world may rest on your shoulders.
Yes, Mother.
Lifebinder, do you presume that I'm at your beck and call? I have a world to unmake.
It pains me, Neltharion, but I must end you, as I have ended Malygos.
End me, Lifebinder. You think life is yours to take away? Life is weak, mortal, fleeting, fragile. Death is final. Death is eternal. Death is my realm. Look upon me, and you see death incarnate, the unmaker of worlds.
I see the hollow metal shell of a once great ally, and the precious gift of the Titans wasted.
Then witness my new gifts, bestowed by this world's true masters!
Neltharion, look at yourself. Misshapen, twisted. You're coming apart.
Just as all life ends in death, all order must end in chaos. Come, embrace the inevitable, as I have.
There! They've fallen!
The Earth Warder. He is dead.
Mother, stay still. Your wounds are great.
The Black Aspect's blood is cursed. Wherever it was shed, nothing will grow for 10,000 years. But it is over. We can work now to bottle up the horrors he has unleashed.
Deathwing! He lives!
Impossible!
Mortal! Take the Dragon Queen. Carry her to safety. Now! Run! Get her away from here! I will delay the aspect of death! Take her to safety! Go!
Kaelin! No!
The sun has set on this mortal world, fools. Make peace with your end, for the Hour of Twilight falls.
By fire be purged!
The Firelord has risen! We must send word to the others! Let us hurry.
Come, sister. It is time to end this. We will cleanse the dragon soul of the old god's dark influence.
It is mine! Mine!
Neltharion! What have you done? You have doomed us all to the madness of the old gods!
Mine!
He is lost to us, sister.
The power of the soul is tearing him apart!
Denied!
Dragon Soul is safe once again. Quickly, into the time portal before this world sunders.
Brother, a timely arrival.
Illidan! The well is out of control!
Aye, it's been twisted and turned by too many spells. The fuss we, especially you, made with the portal was too much. The same spell that sent the Burning Legion back into their foul realm now works on the well. It's devouring itself and taking its surroundings with it. Fascinating, isn't it?
Not if we're caught up in it. Why weren't you running? What have you been doing with your hand in the well?
If you've a way out of here, we should probably use it. I've tried casting myself into Ronda out of here, but the well is too much in flux.
This way!
I do not know who you are, but I thank you. Without your aid, our world would be... I do not wish to think about it. Moon Goddess, light your path.
Our kind faces extinction. Trolls once ruled the mightiest empire this world has ever seen. Yet look at you now. Zul'Drak has already fallen to the Scourge. Its gods consumed as death descended on its people. Zul'Farrak, once the shining jewel of Tanaris, is now nothing but a wasteland. Divided, you are weak. But we, Zandalari, can offer you a future undreamed of. Jindo of the Gurubashi, would you see the greatness of Zul'Garub restored? Join us, and the Zandalari will make it so. Dakara of the Amani, Summon your followers to Zul-Aman. Together, we will make Zul'jin's murderers weep for mercy. Brothers, hear us now! We Zandalari have returned to reclaim the former glory of our people. To see trolls retake the lands that are rightfully ours. And to crush any foolish enough to stand in our way. From the wreckage of the Cataclysm, the Troll Empire will rise again! Vol'jin of the Dark Spear, you would turn your back on your own people?
The Horde is my people. If it be war you bring, then I stand against you.
So be it, Dark Spear. But against the powers we'll soon unleash, none shall stand for long.
Great spirits, please speak to me. Show me what I must do. You called, little shaman, and the Firelord has answered. You and your kind thought that the fires of doom had been quenched. This world and all that you hold dear exist only to burn. The end comes, son of Durotan. The final hour of twilight. And there is nothing you can do to stop it.
Go'el! I heard you call out. What's happened?
Fire, Agra. It's coming for us. Unstoppable. Unending rage.
Take heart, Go'el. The end is not upon us yet.
Whatever comes, I know we will face it. Together.
Do you think it will work, Go'el? The druids and shaman uniting to restore the world tree? Would it actually heal this broken world?
The aspects believe it will, and they should know. They grew it in the first place.
Welcome, son of Durotan. And to you, Agrelon of the Frostwolves.
Lady Sarah.
Greetings, friends. A sense of vast power has grown within you, young Thrall. You've achieved much since last we met.
Master Stormrage, it's good to have you back in the waking world.
Friends, we have gathered here today to heal this world that we've sacrificed so much to save. For the first time, the Earthen Ring and the Cenarian Circle will unite to restore this great tree thereby healing the whole of Azeroth.
Time is precious, sister. Let us see to our ritual.
I'm sorry. Are we interrupting?
The Twilight's hammer!
Not so fast, son of Durotan. You and your allies have certainly set us back, but the Hour of Twilight cannot be averted! The Twilight Prophet knows that you, and you alone, are our final obstacle. He sent me to remove you from the game.
I do not fear death.
Death? Who said anything about death?
Go'el, no!
You may be this world's greatest shaman, Thrall, but you are only mortal. This is my master's curse upon you, turning your great bond with the elements into your undoing. Even now, the elements are tearing you apart, and they shall feed upon your doubts and fears till the last spark of life on this wretched world has been snuffed out.
You'll regret this, stranger.
Will I? Come, Shando. Certainly you recognize your former pupil.
Fandral, what have they done to you?
Naive as always, I see. Your pet orc cannot save you now, Malfurion. And the flame of our vengeance draws near. Be ready!
Fandral is corrupting fellow druids into something sinister. He may have other followers already. I must warn Moonglade.
But what of Go'el?
He was the Earthen Ring's most powerful shaman, and the ceremony cannot continue without him. But we must be prepared to accept that he may be lost forever.
I have failed the Horde as Warchief. Garrosh will lead it to ruin. My people to ruin. Cairn, my brother. Why did I not listen?
You did what you thought best, Go'el. Fight these doubts. They're devouring your heart.
Why did I not listen?
You are Go'el, son of Durotan and Draka, rightful Warchief of the Horde. You are the orc who won my heart. Remember who you are.
Agra, it is you.
Be still, my love. Calm your mind. You became a slave to your duty, but being true to your heart is how you'll fulfill that duty. To your people, and to me. I would have it no other way.
Agra, I can't hold on. I can't.
Is this what Go'el longed for most? Peace with his enemies, an end to the constant warring of his world? He wished to lay down his weapon and the burdens of leadership. Was I his deepest desire? A mate with which to share his life, his burdens and his joys?
You have done the impossible, Shaman. You have stilled the vortex within him without losing yourself in turn. Your love for him,
must be very great.
The world needs him whole once again. But he's always placed the needs of others before his own. How long has he suppressed these feelings, these desires? He must embrace them and find balance, or this curse will never end.
His aspect shifts once again. You are losing him.
Go'el!
Yes, mortals. Your thrall is here. He has fused with the stone of this place, heart and soul. His spirit is strong for a creature of mortal flesh. He fascinates me, and I am loath to give him up. Still, I can hear the cry of a distant heart echoing through the labyrinth between worlds. It's the cry of a lover's heart I hear, and great Therazane has not forgotten what it was to love. Your world shaman stands in the basalt groves below, but take heed, he has become one with these unending halls of stone. He may not wish to leave, regardless of whose heart beckons him home. You may seek him with my blessing.
Thank you, Stone Mother. Quickly, friend. Go'el should be just below. Your courage, your strength. You remind me of him. There! Look at him. Frozen in stone, unmoving, unfeeling. That look on his face, the resolve, the stubbornness. He gets it when he digs his heels in. I have seen it before, in Nagrand, when he refused to lay down his mantle of Warchief, and again during his training. I should have known. The Twilight Hammer knew we'd be here. Defend yourself!
I heard your voice calling me back. Where are we?
You're almost home, my love. Our time is so brief. You will change again, Go'el. But I will find you. I will never give up on you.
Agra! Agra, I can't hear! I can't...
My love has become fire. I feared this. To find him again, we must enter Ragnaros's burning domain. Even now, I can feel the rage of this place pressing down on me. There! I see him! Wreathed in flame. I can feel waves of fury radiating from his core. Such rage! His anger alone could burn us to cinders.
Gul'dan! If I must burn my way across the afterlife, I will find you in whatever hell you've hidden. I will have my revenge. Do you hear me? Raised as a slave, to kill for human amusement. Death was too good for Blackmoor. Anyone who would enslave another deserves worse than death. All are guilty. All must pay. King Varian, you wish to make war on my people? You shall have your war, human. You will see the fury of the Horde rage through your cities. You will see your throne split in two. This I swear. Garrosh. Garrosh. Kezan was my brother!
Go'el, you must stop! Your anger is just, but it will only consume you! Fight it down or we are lost! Can you even hear me?
Agra, it is you. I am alive.
Go'el, I thought I'd lost you.
Agra, my heart. You never gave up on me. I owe you my life, everything that I am. For I see now what I had become, so weighted down by doubt and anger. All my life, I had chosen to be a slave to fear, a thrall. Thrall sought to use that weakness against me. But what he and his Twilight Masters never understood is that the elements do not exist to rage and war. They exist to bring harmony within the world and within us. I have seen the truth, and my chains have been broken. Now, I am all that I once was, and more.
Well, you're certainly more talkative. But we must hurry back to the World Tree. The dragon aspects are waiting. And you, my love, have a world to save.
Thank you, my friend. I can never repay your service, or your friendship. Meet us back at the World Tree. There's something I want you to witness. I've seen how truly fleeting our lives can be. And I, for one, will not waste another second of mine.
What are you saying, Goel? What is in your heart?
Agra, though I was not born on Draenor, I have always tried to honor the traditions of our ancestors. I stand before you, Goel, son of Durotan, son of Garrosh. And if you would have me, I would be your life mate. For so long as I live, I will stand at your side, as you have stood at mine.
I stand before you, Agralan, daughter of Rial, daughter of Sarak, and I will proudly be your mate, Goel. In this world, or any other.
Mortal insects! You dare trespass into my domain! Your arrogance will be purged in living flame! I will see you all burn! By fire be purged! Outsiders, this is not your realm!
Heroes, he is bound! Finish him!
When I finish this, your pathetic mortal world will burn with my vengeance!
It is finished, then.
Perhaps.
Heroes, the world owes you a great debt.
Ragnaros has perished. The primal powers he represents can never be vanquished. Another will rise to power someday.
Yes, Athelarius. We must maintain a constant vigil over this realm. But let us celebrate this day and the great victory we have earned here.
Indeed.
I was born in the Badlands in the days following the Cataclysm. A black dragon by blood. Perhaps the last of my kind. My egg was stolen from my mother by the Red Dragonflight. Once they had what they needed, my mother was murdered. They experimented on my egg. They tried to sever my connection with the other black dragons. so that I would be pure. They were more successful than they had bargained for. When my father found out about this travesty, he was displeased. Perhaps you have heard of my father. His name is Deathwing. My story would have ended there, with the death of the Red Dragon who created me. But she was tricky, that one. She was burned alive, with a decoy in her hands. My egg was spirited away to the Red Dragon flight. There, I was held captive for a time. This is Ravenhold Manor. Shortly before I was born, the assassins of Ravenhold stole my egg from the Red Dragon flight. The story of my deliverance hinges on a most unusual rogue. Suffice it to say, he was a thief of global renown. This individual came to my attention when the Red Dragon flight sent him to infiltrate Ravenhold Manor and retrieve my egg. No doubt our hero expected to snatch up an egg and steal away into the night. But instead, he found something unexpected. Me.
That's right, mortal. The prize you seek no longer sleeps within a shell. Here I am, in the flesh. I'm not some trophy for a red dragon's mantelpiece, and I'm never going back. Don't look so surprised. We dragons are conscious, even within our shells. As I grew, I could hear the plotting and scheming. I was to be born a prisoner. But I'm one of a kind, a black dragon raised free from the taint of my father's corruption. And that's how I intend to stay. Free. Somehow, you managed to elude all of my guards. You slipped in here like a ghost. That makes you valuable to me. Let's talk.
Your Highness, we caught this beast snooping around the caves just outside the compound. I'm not afraid of you! Wait, who are you?
You don't recognize your former prisoner?
Shall we execute him, my prince?
No. I want him to deliver a message to the Red Dragon flight. Tell them that I am free of my father's madness, and I will be free of them as well. I am to be left alone. This will be my first and only warning.
But Deathwing's minions may have you killed.
Deathwing's minions should be afraid of me. Get him out of here. And Farad?
Yes, sir.
Break his legs.
What foolishness is this? You there! Have your senses abandoned you? Caldara is no place for mortals now. You must leave at once if you value your life.
I have agreed to this meeting, Worldbreaker, but at great risk. If this is discovered...
Calm yourself, Eros. Your barrier will buy you all the time you need. With chemicals dead, your destiny as the blue aspect shall be realized.
And once this new order is established, my place will be secure, yes?
Your reign over the realm of magic will be absolute, even after the Hour of Twilight. But be warned, Eros, son of Malagos. Do not make the mistakes of your father. Cross me, and your punishment will be greater than the madness he suffered.
What is the meaning of this?
A new aspect of magic has already been selected. There is no place for you, Caligos. You are dismissed!
You shall not have him!
We gather to determine the fate of our troubled flight. Our history has been wrought with great challenges. Our future promises even greater threats. I was raised at the feet of my father. I watched as he steered us through adversity, never flinching from difficult decisions. Some called my father mad, but even in his darkest hours, his vision was clear. He put the needs of this flight first and foremost. He sought to consolidate our rightful power, fortifying us for the cataclysm that he saw coming. Brothers, we must take what is ours. Under my leadership, this flight will rise again, beyond the glory of our past, onwards to an even greater destiny. I will see to it!
Brothers, sisters, Aragos speaks of our troubled past. Indeed, we have suffered greatly. But I would contend that we are at least partly to blame for the scars we bear. Let us turn from our old ways. Let us not seek to extinguish magic from the world, but to use it responsibly for the benefit of Azeroth and all its inhabitants. It is true that our choice here today will affect the destiny of our flight, and likely the destiny of the world. May the Titans guide us. May we be inspired to choose with wisdom.
immortals! Neltharion, take you all!
Heroes, we have the Dragon's Soul. The aspects await us within Wormrest. Hurry, come with me. Show yourself.
You're a fool if you think to take your place as the aspect of Earth. Shaman, you're a mere mortal. It is time you died like one.
We're surrounded. Dispatch the Ascendant while I keep the ambushes at bay.
And now, Shaman, you will give the Dragon's Soul to me. I suppose it has to be this way then. If only you'd seen what I've seen. Then you'd understand.
How could you betray your own people?
There is no good, no evil, no light. There is only power. We serve the world's true masters. When their rule begins, we will share in their glory.
The flow of darkness abates. It seems you truly are the heroes of legend. The aspects have already gathered and await your arrival. Go now.
It's no use. The power of the Dragon's Soul is too great. I cannot wield it safely. The raging forces within it may be the doom of us all.
Then truly, we are lost.
Not necessarily. I believe, yes, it just might work. The focusing iris within the Eye of Eternity may allow us to converge the magical matrix contained within the Dragon's Soul.
Yes, I see. We can finally turn Deathwing's own power back against him.
I sense danger. It is a trap, carefully laid for us, at this crucial moment.
We have no choice. We must have faith in our allies.
Then I will open the way into the Eye of Eternity. You must not fail, heroes. The future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
They have returned.
Not entirely unexpected.
The ritual will take much from us, as it requires a very piece of our being. We will be weakened greatly.
Heroes, this burden falls to you once again. You must protect us from Deathwing's forces, while we imbue the Dragon's Soul with the power of the aspects.
It is good to see you again, Alexstrasza. I have been busy in my absence, twisting your pitiful whelps into mindless abominations bent only to my will. It was a very painful process.
They are my clutch no longer. Bring them down.
Mere whelps, experiments, a means to a greater end. You will see what the research of my clutch has yielded. Neltharion, Onyxia, Sinestra, they were nothing. Now you face my ultimate creation. The Hour of Twilight is nigh. The sun sets on your pitiful, mortal existence.
I sense a great disturbance in the balance approaching. The chaos burns my mind.
I am the beginning of the end. The shadow which blots out the sun. The bell which tolls your doom. For this moment alone, as I may, look upon your death, mortals, and despair.
It is done. Our power now resides within the Dragon Soul. Our fate lies with you, Earthwarder.
Teresa, Cairn, Agra, I will not fail you. I will not fail this world.
He is heading to the Maelstrom. We must stop him now. We may never get another chance if he escapes into Deepholm.
Your efforts are insignificant. I carry you to your deaths.
Plates! He's coming apart! Tear up the plates and we've got a shot at bringing him down!
Cling while you can, heroes. You and your world are doomed. You are less than dust, fit only to be brushed from my back. I will tear your world apart!
I will charge you with arcane energy to blast your foes! Is he coming apart?
I will cleanse whatever corruption I can. My fire will not harm you.
Your armor means nothing. Your faith, even less.
I will bring you closer to the Emerald Dream. Seek safety there when the fight becomes too intense.
I will slow the Destroyer's attacks when I can.
I am Deathwing, the Destroyer, the end of all things. Inevitable, indomitable, I am the Cataclysm!
The fire of my heart glows with a brilliant purity unmatched. Every spark of it I will channel into the Dragon Soul.
I can feel the elements awakening, rejoicing. The Cataclysm is over.
The champions who fought at our side assured the survival of our world. But now, we must see it with mortal eyes. We dragon aspects have fulfilled our great purpose, and our ancient power is expended. But though our day draws to an end, life endures, and new generations will be born. Today's victory belongs to all who stood against the shadow. You are Azeroth's true guardians, and the future of this world is in your hands. For the dawning of the Age of Mortals has begun.
The fight to destroy my father spanned the globe For a few terrible hours, the fate of the world hinged on the actions of a handful of mortals brave enough to go toe-to-toe with the Worldbreaker. Your eyes do not deceive you. The treacherous Red Dragon Flight sought to kill me off. I hope now you see the truth about them. Champion, you have your reward, but there is one final dragon we need to slay.
My prince, we should leave this place in case they come back to finish the job.
Farad, I was just talking about you. The final Black Dragon. The one who's been more hidden than any of them.
Your Highness, I have never tried to conceal what I am from you.
Yes, you rescued me while I was still within my egg, and I owe you my life. But you are a black dragon, and you share the corruption of all my brothers and sisters.
That is not true.
Do you deny it? The dark visions? The voices in your head?
No, I am in control of the voices. They're here to help me.
And what are they telling you now, Farad? What do your dark masters whisper?
Kill. They want me to kill you now. Oh, why did you have to go and anger them? You have proven too difficult to control!
I will never be controlled! The Red Dragon Flight has no idea what they unleashed when they experimented on my egg. Hero, strike now! Use your newfound power to finish him! It is done, friend. To my knowledge, I am the only black dragon who remains. A new age for mortals has dawned, and heroes like you are among the vanguard. I must go now. Disappear. Perhaps we will meet again. I hope we find ourselves on the same side. With the last of the Black Dragon Flight destroyed, my destiny was in my own hands. I left the assassins of Ravenholt behind to seek my destiny elsewhere. There are rumors of a new land beyond the mists of the sea. Perhaps I will see you there.
I have not always been the Banshee Queen. And my people have not always been the Forsaken. Long ago, this land comprised the northern kingdoms of Lordaeron, ruled by King Terenas Menethil. Terenas had a son named Arthas. Arthas. Even saying his name makes my body quiver in rage. This man-child, Arthas, took for himself a cursed blade known as Frostmourne. Through Frostmourne, Arthas killed his own father and raised this land along with every living creature in it. My own death came at the hands of Arthas when he and his armies sacked my homeland, Quel'Thalas, and murdered my people. In his vast cruelty, Arthas severed my spirit from my body and raised me as a banshee to serve in his Scourge army. A similar fate befell all that would die to the Scourge war machine. In death, they were reborn as mindless undead, but Arthas was not invincible. With each passing day, his power waned, his grip over the will of the damned loosening. It was when Arthas was at his weakest that I struck. And though the hour of his atonement had come, the worm managed to escape his fate, returning to the frozen wastes of Northrend. With Arthas gone, so too was the control he held over the undead masses of Lordaeron. After recovering my body, I freed the remaining scourge that were left behind. From the cruelty and mercilessness of Arthas, the man who would be Lich King, the Forsaken were born. Our goal, our sole purpose, was to destroy the Lich King. We threw our lot in with the Horde, and began our journey towards redemption. Now, the Lich King is dead, and we have returned. The people who called this land their home in life, do so in death as well. But the Alliance does not recognize our rights. They claim this land as their own, while attempting to invalidate the claims of the founders of this kingdom. I will never allow it. Never! Lordaeron belongs to the Forsaken, always and forever.
There be no question why, Garrosh. He gave you the title because you be Grom's son, and because the people be wanting a war hero. I think you be more like your father than you thought, even without the demon blood.
You are lucky that I don't gut you right here, Whelp. You are foolish to think you can speak to your Warchief in such ways.
You'll be no Warchief of mine. You'll not earn my respect, and I'll not be seeing the Horde destroyed by your foolish thirst for war.
And what exactly do you think you're going to do about it? Your threats are hollow. Go slink away with the rest of your kind to the slums. I will endure your filth in my throne room no longer!
I know exactly what I'll be doing about it, son of Hellscream. I'll watch and wait as your people slowly become aware of your ineptitude. I'll laugh as they grow to despise you, as I do. And when that time comes, that your failure is complete and your power is meaningless, I will be there to end your rule, swiftly and silently. You will spend your reign glancing over your shoulder and fearing the shadows. For when the time comes and your blood be slowly draining out, you will know exactly who fired the arrow that pierced your black heart.
You have sealed your fate, troll.
And you yours, Warchief. Orgrimmar be no home, long as it be under Hellscream's hand. Still I fear I was letting my temper drive me to being rash. Thrall devoted himself to making the Horde what it is, so I've no eagerness to be leaving it on a whim. This will be needing much more thought. But these be worries for older minds. You still have much to learn. Go help the people of the Dark Spear. I'm sure we'll be speaking again real soon.
What you have done here, Sylvanas, it goes against the laws of nature. Disgusting is the only word I have to describe it.
Warchief, without these new Forsaken, my people would die out. Our hold upon Gilneas and Northern Lordaeron would crumble.
Have you given any thought to what this means, Sylvanas? What difference is there between you and the Lich King now?
Isn't it obvious, Warchief? I serve the Horde.
Remember, Sylvanas, eventually we all have to stand before our Maker and face judgment. Your day may come sooner than others.
You are about to cross a terrible threshold, Cromgar. May the Earth Mother have mercy on your soul.
Look upon the world, Cliffwalker, and see the
might of the Horde!
What have you done, Cromgar?
Warchief! I was carrying out your command!
My command? Was my command to murder innocents, Cromgar?
Warchief! Sir,
Am I a murderer, Cromgar? Then I ask you again, what have you done? I sent you into Stone Talon Mountains with an army. Your orders were to secure this land for the Horde. Instead, you laid waste to the land, murdered innocents, children even. I spent a very long time in Northrend, Cromgar. I learned much about the Horde in that time. While there, a wise old war hero told me something that I would carry with me forever.
Honor young heroes, no matter how dire the battle. Never forsake it.
Honor, Cromgar. No matter how dire the battle, never forsake it. Overlord Cromgar, you have disgraced the Horde! You have brought shame to us as a people! By my right as Warchief, I hereby relieve you of duty! You are dismissed! And you...
Wait, Warchief, please! This is the hero responsible for uncovering this corruption. This one tried to stop Cromgar. Have mercy, Warchief.
Mercy? Your wife and child were murdered. Your kin wiped out. Your home burned to the ground. Mercy. Chieftain, on this day, I learn from you. Cromgar's army is no more. Your rank no longer has meaning. If you wish to truly help the Horde, your considerable power could be used in Desolace or in the Southern Barrens. The choice is yours to make. Let honor guide you. Do not forget that Hellscream's eyes are always upon you.
We've made a thorough inspection of the wreckage, Your Majesty. There is no sign of Admiral Taylor or his ship.
200 ships at my disposal, yet the one carrying my son goes missing. What of their last message? Show me whatever you have.
We have been drawn off course. Horde air fleet. Many casualties. Shipwrecked on an uncharted isle. But the White Pawn is accounted for. Repeat, the White Pawn is safe.
Anduin.
Surprise attack! Requesting immediate, if anyone's received.
Sir, the 7th Fleet has already been dispatched, but it could take weeks before it...
There's no time to waste. We'll send a small elite force to secure this new land and bring back my son.
I am pleased to report that the battle at sea goes well, Warchief. Our forces report decisive victories off the coasts of Daenerys and Tol Barad.
Alliance blood spills. This pleases me, General.
There's more. I received word that our southern fleet engaged an Alliance envoy. We chased the royal flagship until it ran aground.
Aground? Where?
Apparently they found a massive, uncharted landmass, shrouded by dense mists.
And you let the Alliance get there first! Redirect the invasion fleet! General, you and your best veterans will pave our way.
Storm the shore and paint this new continent red!
To ask why we fight is to ask why the leaves fall. It is in their nature. Perhaps there is a better question. Why do we fight? To protect home and family. To preserve balance and bring harmony. For my kind, the true question is, what is worth fighting for? Citizen of Azeroth, behold. choice is yours to make. Let honor guide you. Do not forget that Hellscream's eyes are always upon you.
You can have anything you desire.